Very good evening to all of you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Then, how many students in your class normally for the project management subject? How many students? I don't know that real exactly number that some. If you know that, let me know that at least
25, sir.
25, no? Okay. That's the reason I just wait few minutes to maybe they will join later, no? I will start now. Uh, the Professor Yapa to start the introduction of the project management and theory part. I'm going to concern only that techniques. What are the techniques we can use to uh, take the optimal decision regarding the project? For that purpose, I'm going to talk about under the project management that part. Uh, Before I go into the techniques, you can get some idea that what is a project. I include the definition. I'm sure that everybody you know that. Uh, Before I ask from your side that I think not necessary that everybody know, then you can see the unique process consists of the set of coordinated and control activities with the start and finish dates undertaken to achieve an objective conforming to specific requirements, including constraints of time, cost, quality, and resources. Normally, any project, we can see there are so many activities. The project is a planned set of activities. Project has a scope and project has a time, cost, quality, and resource constraint. I'm sure that you know more than me. Uh, right. What is project management? Our subject name is not the project management, the a dynamic process that utilizes the appropriate resources of the organization in a controlled and structured manner to achieve some clear defined objectives identified as needs. It is always conducted within the defined set of constraints. Okay, let me know any example related to the project. Can you say some example for the project? I need your feedback because you're doing the master's degree. Then I need your support because I can't do alone. Let me know some example for the projects. Current project or recent, early project or future project, something like that. Some examples. You can chat with me or either road development project. Okay. Some more examples. There are so many. Everybody can say the answers. What are the projects? Sandamali, can you say some examples? Bimalka? Okay. The Tilini already said that. And Pupuduni said Colombo Port Railway Station Development. Sorry, Colombo Port Railway Station. Okay, right? Then that's a project. Some examples. There are so many, no? Chandamal, can you say any example? I got another one. Let's see. Yeah, completing impact program. Yes, that's good. Actually, the previous examples you given, all the construction project. Normally, if I ask the example for the project, people or students, they are going to say only construction, highway construction or road construction or apartment construction, likewise, port city, right? Actually, project mean that today we are going to talk about the project management under the impact program. That's another project. If you want to complete degree, is another project, right? Wastewater management project. Yes, there are so many. There are so many. Sustainable development project. Now we consider about the strategic goals, sustainable development goals. They are doing a lot of tasks, activities, right? Therefore, there are so many that you are going to plan to get wedding, your wedding for the next month. That's another project, right? Any project, we can see activities or the tasks, and also we can see event. Do you know what's the meaning of the event? What's the meaning of the event? Any project, we can see the activities or tasks and event as well. The activities means if you are going to build new house, make the plan first, then foundation, build wall. Likewise, there are so many tasks to be performed. What's the meaning of the event? Normally, project we can see the event as well as more activities, more tasks. What's the meaning of the event? The answer correct or wrong, then don't worry, right? Let me know. Can you say an example for the event? Osuni, can you say the example for the event? Osuni just now joined the lecture. That's the one of the event. She planned to stay until 10 o'clock. Is another event. Right? Today we start exactly 7 o'clock. Is one of the event. We plan to complete the today lecture 10 o'clock. Is another event. But you have option. Normally, we are not doing that continuously until 10. How can do that 3 hours continuously? Then normally we give the short break. No, then without short break, I can stop a little bit early. Don't worry, no need to stay until 10. Right? If you don't like to take the break, then without break, we can continue until you can decide. Right? You are the customer, I am the service provider. I think if you're going to say that, okay, no, we require the break, then I will give the break and I will continue until 10 o'clock. There are two options available. However, we start 7 o'clock. That's one of the event. Let's see the ending event. At what time? Okay, it's depend on your requirement. Right, now I'll continue. Then what is project management? Again, you can see the definition. Project management is a process of define, planning, organizing, leading, and control the development of information system project. The goal of the project management is to deliver an information system that acceptable to user and is developed on time and within the budget. Now I am come to my part, project management tools and techniques. Just a previous slide, just I developed to give some idea about what is project management. I think you know already, right, in detail. But my responsibility is to explain in detail what are the tech tools or techniques we can use for the project management. When I'm going to talk about the project management techniques, represent and scheduling project plans, the most commonly used methods are we call the Gantt chart, network diagram. Under the network diagram, we are going to talk about CPM, critical path method, as well as PERT method, project evaluation and review technique. These are the most important methods, techniques we can use to get the optimal decision about project. Because management means we should make the plan, we should organize and control. When if you want to do these activities or functions, we should take the decisions. For that purpose, these particular tools are really important. The Gantt chart is a graphical representation of the project that shows each task as a horizontal bar, whose length is proportional to its time for completion. Normally, we do the Gantt chart using the horizontal bar. Assume we're going to build a new house. The first thing is make the plan. Assume it takes 2 weeks, then we can draw the bar considering the 2 weeks time period, horizontal bar. Then after the plan, we are going to, with foundation, the second task. Then from the second week, we are going to draw another bar. Is represent, okay, assume we require 3 weeks to complete the foundation. Likewise, we are going to the Gantt chart. I'll give the image later. The Gantt chart is a horizontal bar chart that illustrates a project schedule. This means we can consider when we are going to start the particular tasks, when we are going to finish the particular tasks. What are the tasks we can start simultaneously, parallelly? Everything we can see. In the Gantt chart, time display on horizontal axis and the tasks or the activities are arranged vertically from top to bottom in order to their start dates. A detailed Gantt chart for a large project might be quite complex and hard to understand. To simplify the chart, project manager can combine related, related activities into one task. Now you can see the example, the Gantt chart example. I don't like to explain one by one. You can see the axis is the time in days. You can see the left-hand side. The horizontal bar represent what are the tasks to be performed to complete the particular project. According to this Gantt chart, 160 days required to complete the entire project. 160 days required to complete the entire project. Right? Then, now we can move to our most important technique. I will share this slide. We call that as the network mode. Network mode. That's the most important technique we can use to get the optimal decision about project. The network is a graphical display of series of a project that contains both activities and events. I highlighted when I'm going to define the project, you need to say that any project we can see there are so many activities and event as well. Introducing the computerized system, build the house. That's I use as example for the project, not all the construction. One particular company, they are doing all activities manually. They plan to introduce the computerized system. That's another project. The objective of the network analysis, helpful planning, minimization of maintenance time, avoiding delays, reduction time. Not only that, we have a possibility to identify the critical path. We can identify the critical activities. We can identify the non-critical activities. And also we can identify the entire project completion time. Not only that, we have possible to identify the slack time, total slack as well as the free slacks. I'll come to later that one. When I'm going to talk about the techniques for network analysis, mainly two techniques. One is CPM, critical path method. One is project evaluation and review technique. I think everybody need to involve to get the good knowledge. Take a piece of paper and you should do some activities along with me. According to the previous uh, experience, I saw that a lot of students, they like to select the question related to the techniques for network analysis. The previous exams, I mean your program, senior students, I'll observe a lot of time. They like to complete these techniques related questions when you're doing the exam because they know that easy to get the full marks. Therefore, I'm sure you also can get the good result for this subject. Then better to get the from the beginning, how can use these particular techniques to get the optimal decisions regarding the project, about project. First, we can talk about basic network terminology. One of the terminology we call the activity. One of the terminology we call the activity. What's the meaning of the activity? A task which takes time and resources. If you want to complete this degree, project management is one of the activity. If you want to get the pass mark for the project management, that particular activity have activity. If you want to implement, require time and resources. The activity is a task which takes time and resources. As example, build a wall, dig foundation. Normally we use the straight line arrow. Remember, straight line arrow, not the snake line. A straight line arrow to represent the activity over the tasks. Arrow have a two side. One is the head, other side is a tail. You can see the tail and head. The tail represent the tasks begin. Head represent the tasks end. And also, there's another terminology we call the event. What's the meaning of the event? A point in time that marks the beginning or ending of activity. Today is exactly 7 o'clock. We start our lecture. That's one of the event. I plan to stop the today class 10 p.m. is another event. Don't worry that I use as example. I don't like to stay until 10 without break. But if you want, I can give the break in the middle. Or if you don't like to take the break in the middle, we can continue until 9, maybe more than 9:30. You can decide. At least we should stay until 9:30 without break. That's the event. A start in event, end in event. Normally we use a circle or node, another term, to represent the event. Any task or activity, we can see the starting event and finishing event, because there are two type of nodes. We call tail node and head node. Tail node represents starting point of activity. Head node represents finishing point of activity. Another important terminology is a dummy activity. Dummy, if you're going to shop in front of the showrooms, you can see the dummies. They are in saris, frocks, shirts, trousers likewise. Some people going to touch, they thought it's actual lady. No, that's a dummy. Dummy is not time consuming, not resource consuming. This is an imaginary activity which does not consume time and resources. It is used to merely to show the preceding logic of the network. If you want to draw the network diagram according to the rules and regulations, sometime we should use a dummy. Normally, we use a dotted line arrow to represent the dummy activity. These three terms are really important. Don't forget, activity represent using the straight line arrow. Event, use a node or the circle to represent. Dummy activity is not the real activity we use for the draw the preceding logic of the network. We use a dotted line arrow to represent the dummy. Dummy is not time consuming, not resource consuming. When I'm going to apply the network analysis to take the optimal decision about project, very first time, we should know how to draw the network diagram based on the project activities. We should draw the diagram. We are going to display. Graphically, we are going to display. Then first thing is we should know how to draw the correct diagram, network diagram. Therefore, we should follow the several rules and regulations. Now, I'm going to talk about rules of drawing network. From the starting point, better to get the idea. Then I'm sure end of the today's session, you'll become expert person to draw the network diagram without any difficulties. You need to follow my all the activities, examples. I'll give a time after explaining. Then I'm sure if you can do my examples, then you have become the expert person end of the today class. Draw the any network diagram. Before that, we should know what are the rules and regulations. First one, in network diagram, arrows represent activities and circle represent the event. You already know. Arrow represent the activities or the tasks. Circle represent the event. Length of arrow is not significance. You can draw either short or long. Don't worry about it. But remember, arrow should be the straight line. Should be straight line arrows, not the snake line. All arrows forward process. Forward, backward not allow. We should draw left to right. Forward process, any direction. Backward not allow. And also, cross arrows not allow. I use the whiteboard to explain somewhat much better. I'll go to whiteboard. When I'm going to draw the network diagram, remember, use the straight line arrows. Straight line, not, we are not going to use snake line. Is not allowed. right? All the arrows forward process, any direction. The direction not maybe backward. The backward arrow not allowed. You can't do the arrow likewise. That's the backward. All the arrows should be forward process. Backward not allowed. And also, when I'm going to draw the arrows, remember, cross arrows also not allowed. Cross arrows not allowed. And length of the arrow, you are going to draw the small one or biggest one is no problem. It's up to you. That's one of the most important rules. Should remember, you are going to draw the network diagram, right? Let's go to the our PowerPoint slides. Still, I think you didn't get the PowerPoint slides. Don't worry. I will share that all the PowerPoint slides, then you can get it. The second rule is only one point of start event and only one point of the finishing event. Normally, any network diagram, you can see only one starting point, only one finishing point. You can't see more than one point as a starting. You can't see more than one point as a finishing. Only one starting point, only one finishing point. Each activity should have a tail event and head event. Each activity. Activity means arrow, tail and head both side. The tail represents the starting of the activity. Head represents the finishing of that activity. Therefore, each activity have a tail event and head event. Note that many activities may use the same tail events and many may use the head event as well. Likewise, you can see the example. Here, from the first node, we start three activities, three arrows you can see. Assume that activity name ABC. But we are going to finish separate event because start from the same event. Start from the same event, we should finish using the different event. Then second example, the several activities start from the separate event. Then you can complete all using another same event. The both correct. I will again explain that one using the whiteboard. Much better that you can get the idea if you are not understood yet. But anyway, if you are not understood anything, don't worry. Later, you can get the real idea. Okay. Now, what I'm going to say that we have a possibility to start several activities from the event number one. Normally, we need to give the numbers for the event. I just put the number one. We are going to start activity A, activity B, activity C from the same event. My previous the slide not given the example likewise. Yes, I like to give the activity name as well. Activity A, activity B, activity C. Do you have any questions? Anytime you can ask, don't worry. You can disturb. I let you disturb. I let you argument. If you want to do any clarifications, please let me. Here the activity A, we are going to finish using the second event. Then activity B, we are going to finish using third event. Normally when I go into the node or the circle, much better same size, not 100%. Somewhere one is very too large, one is too small, it's not nice. Right? Now you can see we start the activity A, event number one. We are going to finish event number two. A, B, C, all we start from the same event, but we are going to complete using another different event. Assume that we are going to start the activity D from the event number 5th. Right? Assume this is the middle of the network diagram, right? We are going to start activity D from the 5th event, right? Then we are going to start activity E from the 6th event. Activity E. And also we are going to start the activity F from the 7th event. Then we have a possibilities to complete all activities using the another same event, that event number 8. We are going to complete all. That's also correct. That's also correct. You're starting same event, but finishing separate event. That's correct. Sorry. That's correct. What happened that some different symbols are select. Anyway, this one correct. This one also correct. But we are going to start the activity, assume A from the event number 1. We are going to complete the activity A using the second event. That's also correct. The previous 3 activities start from the same event. We are going to complete all different event. Likewise, when we are going to start the activity A event number 1, we can complete A event number 2. But remember, that's very important. Assume we are going to start from the event number 1, more than one activity. Just assume 2 activities, A and B, A and B. We are going to start from the event number 1. That's correct. It's possible to start. Well, we have experience. But the problem is, remember, you can't complete both using another same event. That's very important. You can't complete both using another same event. That is totally wrong. Right? I just draw to explain purpose. We are going to start from the event number 1, more than one activities. Remember, you can't complete all using the another same event. That is wrong. That is wrong. Right? That is wrong. That is the most important. Do you need to remember now? Okay, let's go to the next one. Next one. Loops that lead back to the same event are not allowed. Now you can see that we start one activity from the event number 1, just assume activity A, then we draw the B, then after that you can see the backward arrows. That's not allowed. The backward arrows not allowed. You can see 2 arrows backward. Loops that lead back to the same event are not allowed. That's wrong. Therefore, you should draw the old arrows forward process, not backward. Let's go to the fifth. Next one. The isolated activities are not allowed. Let me know which one is isolated. Now you can see this one of the network. Start in event number 1, finish in event number 7. One starting, one finishing. There are so many activities and event as well. Let me know which activity is the isolated one. The rule is isolated activities are not allowed. Which one is isolated? Can you say the answer based on this network diagram? Which one is isolated? A, O, B, O, C, O, D, O, likewise, you can say that quickly. Which one is isolated? It takes long time to get the answer, but anyway, how I got the answer now? I got the answer is 1. No, I'm asked the activity, right? Not the event. The 1, 2, 3, these are the event. Yeah, that's correct. Clearly said the correct answer is A. A is isolated. Isolated means A not connect with other activities. Sometimes in your class also have some student not connect with others. They are doing their studies alone. That's not good. Remember that you are doing the master's degree, then you should have a good combination. You have a good network. The previous batch of the student, they arrange a lot of parties to create the network, right? Some students, they are doing the degree still not complete. I think that is only the program, the impact. They invite to lecturers and ask to come all the batch representatives and they're doing some activity, lunch or the dinner, something like that. That is that we are going to create the network. They have a good relationship with each other. That's much better actually. Normally we can see that type of situations end of the program, but in your impact program, I saw that some students they are still in the first year. I mean, the first semester, they are organized that kind of program. Everybody they are connect with each other. That's good. That's we call network, right? But here you can see this example. A not connect with other activity. Therefore, A isolated, not allowed. When I go into the network diagram, don't keep alone as a isolated. It's not allowed. Next one. Network proceed from left to right. Normally, we are going to draw the network diagram. Start from the left-hand side. We should draw to the right-hand side. No activity can start until tail event is reached. This means that we are going to start activity A from the event number 1. Then you can't start the B without complete the A. Therefore, start in one event, end of the A, we should do another circle to represent complete A. Then you can start B. Likewise. An event is not complete until its all activities leading into its are complete. I explain this one later on because that without application, sometimes difficult to get the idea about that. Don't worry. 9.1. Two activities cannot have the both starting and ending event. I explained early. Two or more than two activities. I said we are going to start activity A and B from the event number 1. We can't complete A, B using the second event. Using second event. That's not allowed. Now we have a 9 rules I explained already. 9 is not good, no? Then I'll go to the next last one, 10th one. Where's the 10th one? Is say that events should be numbered in an ascending order. We should give the number for the event. If you draw the first circle, put the number 1. If you draw the second circle, put the number 2. Likewise, ascending order. Okay, now we already completed the basic rules and regulations. If you have not understood anything, don't worry. Forget. That's the way I'm going to teach. But anyway, end of the today class, you have become expert person to draw the network diagram, I'm sure. But if you want to get particular skill, from now, should take the piece of paper and draw the network diagram. That's important. Without, I can't say you have a full confidence to draw the any network diagram, right? This depend on how you involve to draw the network diagram. Right. Let's go to our very first example. Don't need to write down the question. I will upload these slides. Just make the answer. Take the piece of paper. Now I'll explain how to draw the network diagram based on this example. Very first example I'll explain in detail. Don't worry. Then after that you can do yourself. If you're going to the network diagram, we consider the activity. Activity means what are the tasks to be performed to complete the entire project. Immediate procedure means what are the tasks we need to complete before starting this particular activity. As example, when you're going to build the house, before build the wall, the immediate procedure is foundation. Without foundation, you can't build the wall. You can build, but problem is no strength. Likewise, if you want to do the A level, immediate procedure is O level. First, you need to complete the O level, then after that, you can do the A level. Sometimes you like to do the research under the impact program or the project. Now you can't say, okay, I don't like do the project management subject or the particular semester subject. I'll do the project first. It's not allowed. For the project, before that, you need to complete the semester subjects. Either pass or fail. Should complete. You need to face the exam. That's a requirement. We call the immediate procedure. Now, I got this example, activity A, no immediate procedure, none. It means without complete anything, you can start A. You know, some activities we can start without complete anything. If you want to make the plan, yes, you can draw the plan, right? It's not dependent on any other activity. If you have a land, right? According to that, if you have a land, then you can make the plan. The B none, without complete anything, you can start B. Simultaneously, you can start A and B. The C, if you want to start C, we should complete B. If you want to start B, we should complete AC both. Right? Okay, I'll go to the whiteboard and I'll explain how to draw the network diagram for this particular example. The starting point. If you're going to draw the network diagram, first you need to take the circle or node is represent. Just now start the project. We call this an event. First event represent what? Just now we start the project. Then go to the given information, A none, B none. It means from the first event, we can start activity. Just draw the arrow and you can say the name A only. Right? Don't draw another circle, right? According to my guidance, better to get the knowledge. The question said A none, just draw the A and also B none. Without complete anything, we can start B also. From the same event, we are going to start B. I earlier explained under the rules and regulation, we have a possibility to start more than one activity from the same event. We have possibility to start more than one activity from the same event. Then go to the next one. What's the question said? For the C, we should complete B. Now you can see already we start B, not completed. Now we are going to say we complete B. Then how we are going to say? Just take another event or circle. Then you can put this second event. The second event represent what? We complete B. Then we have possibly start activity C. Activity C. What is the next? Question said for the D, we should complete AC both. D, we should complete AC both. Here the A start from the event number 1. C start from the event number 2. You remember that earlier I explained, if we are going to start activities separate events, we can finish all using the same event. Likewise, now we should change the direction. Activity A, we are going to complete A and C both after the third event. Then we can start after complete A and C was the question set. We can start activity D. Activity D. Then name the D. Now we complete the entire project. Then we should draw another circle as a fourth event. This represents what complete the entire project. Now you can see one starting point, event number 1, one finishing point, event number 4. That's the way you should draw the network diagram according to the given information. A none, B none. For the C, we should complete B. For the D, we should complete AC both. Just try to complete yourself. Draw this diagram. Any questions? Clarifications? From the beginning, better to get the real idea. After you draw this diagram, sometimes you have a doubt your diagram is correct or wrong. If you want to get the confidence your answer is correct or wrong, you can do the reverse. Based on the diagram, just write down the problem. Problem means there are two columns, activity and immediate procedure. Okay, now go to the diagram. You can see the activity A start from the event number 1. A start from the event number 1 means not necessary to complete any other activity. Therefore, none. Immediate procedure is none. Activity B, we start from the event number 1 without complete anything. Then again, you can say immediate procedure is none. Activity C, start from the second event. What is the second event represent? Second event represent, we complete B. Then for the C, we should complete B. Right? Now we are doing the reverse. Based on the diagram, now we are going to write the question. Actually, based on the given task, activity, and the immediate procedure, we draw the diagram. Now, if you want to check whether is your answer correct or wrong, you can do the reverse likewise. Then go to the next. Next, D. We start from the event number 3. Event number 3 represent what? Complete AC both. We need to complete A and C both. Because third event represent complete AC. Right? Now, you can go to the given example. Let's see that our diagram is correct or wrong, right? Okay. This is very simple example I select for the beginners. I thought that you are not, no, you don't know early the network model, network analysis. That's the reason I start from the very simple example to give some knowledge, basic knowledge. Let's go to the second one. Okay, draw yourself first. Draw yourself. Then after that, I'll give a few minutes. I'm going to explain the answer. Let's start now. A none, B A, C A, D B, E C, F D E both. Let's start now. Everybody need to draw this one. Then I'll explain. Okay, did you complete the answer? I'll explain how to draw the, okay, one of the student already sent that answer. Let's see. I'll go to the whiteboard and explain how to get the network diagram. First draw the circle is represent. We start the project. Start the project. Then activity A none. We can start A from the event number 1. Just do the arrow only, right? Don't put any circle yet. The name activity A. Then go to the next. What's the question said? For the B, we should complete A. For the C, we should complete A. Now, first we should complete A. We already start A. How we are going to say we complete A using the second event, right? The second event have idea. The meaning is we complete A. Then we have possibility to start two activities. Straightforward, you can draw the two arrows. One is activity B, one is activity C. After getting experience, no need to waste any time. Just name B and C. Now you can see I am not going to draw the next circle, right? If you want to draw the circle, if required only. The question said for the B and C, we should complete A only. Go to the next. What is the next? D. If you want to start D, what is the immediate procedure is B. It means we need to complete B. Now already start B. We use another circle now. Is ascending in order. We should use the numbers. Third event represent what? We start additional, right? Okay, we start. We complete B, then we can start what? Activity D. When draw the D, don't put the any circle. Then go to the next. What's the question set? For the E, we should complete C. We already start C, not completed using another event. We can say when number fourth is represent, we complete C. Then we can start E. Yes, I like draw the E end of the D. Why? Finally, we don't have any activity after that. Finally, we need to complete all using the another. Sorry, another one we have F. If we want to start F, we should complete DE. We should complete DE. Now, what happened? Then here the D, here E. Now we can name E. By I draw the E end of the D because for the F we should complete D and E both. Then take another event. Number 5 is represent complete D and E. Now remember, D and E start from the separate events. D start from the event number 3, E start from the event number 4. Therefore, we have possibility to complete D and E both using the same event. Then we can start F. We can start F. Then finally, sorry, finally, we can complete the entire project after sixth event. After sixth event. That's the way you need to draw the correct network diagram for this example. Any clarifications? Any questions? Right. Now we can move to the next one. Okay, I'll move to the next example. Still, I select the very simple example for not for your error, right? To give you the basic idea how to draw the network diagram. Go to the third one. Okay, draw yourself. I'll give the 2 minutes. Did you complete the answer? The previous example, the diagram filled your one is incorrect, no? That because that I mean the second example, if we should draw alone, no? Better to think about that. Can you send the answer for the this one? Anybody? If you complete, please let me know quickly. You can chat with me. I earlier mentioned that if you want to get the knowledge, everybody need to draw this one. 25 students out of only 9 today. I don't know what's the reason behind that. You need to pass the message to the others. If you are not join the lecture, it's great difficulties, I'm sure, because if you know very early, if you know that network model is okay, no problem. But without knowing, great difficulties. Step by step, you need to enhance the knowledge. Did you complete? At least let me know, yes or no. I can continue. The Delhi said that yes, okay. I'll draw the diagram. A none, B none. First, we should start the project. Event number 1. Represent will start the project. Then we can start activity A, and also we can start activity B because both A and B don't have immediate procedure. Without complete anything, we can start AB. Let's go to the next. For the C, we should complete A. We already start A. Remember, after you draw the arrow, straightforward, you are going to put the another circle. That's a problem because you don't know which number we need to put. Now, question said after complete A, we can start C. Then we start A, B both. But first we should complete C. For why? To start C. Just draw the arrow only and name C. Then go to the next. Where's the question set? For the D, we need to complete B. We already start B, not completed using another event. Third event, we are going to say complete B. Complete B. Then we can start activity D. Activity D. Assume I draw the D end of the C because of this, because of next activity. E, we should complete CD both. Then I draw likewise, right? Then fourth event is represent what? Complete CD both. Then we can start activity E. Up to that level is correct. Actually, I'm draw the wrong one to explain purpose. Now let's go to the next one, last one. What's the last one? For F, we should complete C. F, we should complete C. Now the fourth event present C complete and D complete. Then if you are going to start F from the fourth event, what happened? You given the wrong interpretation for the F. Question set for the F need to complete only C, but if you start F from the fourth event, is represent, if you want to start F, need to complete CD both. Therefore, this is wrong, right? This is wrong. I just purposely wrote the wrong one to explain purpose. Okay. Now we should draw the correct one. After complete B, we can start D. Can start D. The next, for the E, we should complete CD. The problem is, for the F, we should complete C only. If the situation like that, skip the activity E, give the priority for the F. Because early we complete CD and we start E and F, we given the wrong interpretation for the F. Therefore, now skip the activity E for a moment and give the priority for the F. If you want to start F, what the question said, we should complete only C. Then fourth event represent complete C, then we can start activity F. Now consider the previous one, E. What is the question said? If you want to start E, need to complete CD both. Actually, now we already complete C, The fourth event represent complete C. Then we should take the dummy. Should take the dummy from the event number 4. Dotted line arrow is represent what? Complete C. We call DUMMR. Is represent what? Complete C. Then you can take the D. Then we can complete CD both after the fifth event. Now this example you can see we should use the dummy activity. Without we can't go according to the rules and regulations. Right? Then fifth event represent we complete D and C both. Then we can start the activity E from fifth event. Then we can complete the entire project. We have only finally 2 activities remaining, F and E, but both we should complete using another same event because start in separate events. The event number 6, we are going to complete entire project. That's the way you need to draw the correct diagram. Right? The very first time now we use the dummy from fourth event to the fifth event is represent complete C, because if you want to start E, we should complete CD both. But if you draw early, like I draw the C and D, we are going to combine together. It's given the wrong interpretation for the F. Now, if you do the reverse, you can see, right? I will do the reverse and I will again write the question. Activity and immediate procedure. The activity A start from the event number 1 means none. Activity B start from the event number 1 means none. Without complete anything, we start both. Then C start from the second event. Is represent what? We should complete A to start C. Then D start from the event number 3. What is represent? Need to complete B. Then activity E, we start from the event number 5th, is represent what? Complete C, D both. C we consider via the dummy, right? Then last one, F, we start from event number 4th, is represent complete C only. Now you can see the same informations, right? Now that's the way you need to draw the correct network diagram. Okay, did you complete? Let me yes or no. I need your support only the thing that give the message. Okay, now I got another one, right? Okay, I'll go to the next one. I'll go to the next one. Make the answer yourself first. Fourth one. A none, B none, C none, D A B E B F B C G E F. Likewise, you can say still this example for the beginners, not for your level. You're doing the masters. I use this example to explain how to draw the correct network diagram. Before explaining the answer, better to go yourself. Just try to complete. I'll give the 3-4 minutes. Don't worry that there are so many activities, but you can just draw step by step, one by one. Then easy to complete the network diagram. Let's start now. Did you complete the answer? Please let me know. If you complete, let me know. Okay, I got the message that difficult to complete this exam. I think it's not difficult. That should go step by step. Okay, anyway, I'll explain also now, right? Then uh, next one you can do yourself. I'll use a whiteboard. A none, B none, C none. It's so easy actually. It look like that so many activities, but it's not great difficulty. First draw the circle is represent. Start the project. Put the number 1, right? Then from the starting point, we can draw the 3 arrows A, B, C. The next, for the D, we should complete AB. Now remember, AB start from the same event. I already explained you can't complete both using another same event. That's the problem. The situation like that, just skip the A for a moment. Skip the D for a moment. Give the priority for the E. If you want to start E, we should complete B. Now, the previous one say, if you want to start D, need to complete A, B both. Now, you can see the A, B start from the same event number 1. Therefore, we can't complete both using the another same event. Therefore, skip for a moment and give the priority for the next. What is the next? If you want to start E, need to complete B. Now, second event represent we complete B, then we can start E. Right? Now consider previous one. What's the previous one? If you want to start D, we should complete A, B both. Now, we already complete B from the second event. Take the dummy activity. Now, you have early experience, right? This a dummy also should be the forward process. Now, backward not allowed, right? Dummy activity. Then you can say dummy, right? Then need to complete A and B both. Take the activity A straightforward. Then you can complete A, B both after the third event. Then you can start activity D. Activity D. Then go to the next one. Next, for the F, we should complete B and C both. Now already complete B, second event. We need to complete B, C both. Again, should use the another dummy. Don't worry, dummy is free of charge. Dummy free of charge. But don't use the unnecessary dummies. Anyway, that we need to complete B, C both. The B already complete second event. Then we should take the dummy and straightforward you can take the C. B and C we can complete after the fourth event. Fourth event. Then we can start activity F. Sometimes you have problem why I draw the F end of the E. That's the experience. You need to get that experience. Now, I saw that early for the G, we should complete EF. After BC, we start F. After complete EF, we can start G. Now you can draw the another circle or event. Is event number 5th. This represent what? Complete EF. Then we can start activity G. Next, for the H, we should complete EF. EF already complete. 5th event, then we can start H. We can start H. Next, for the I, we should complete DH. I earlier explained we can't draw the cross arrows, then we need to take the H this side because we should complete the DH both. And you have possible to change. Don't worry about sequence. Right, then DH we can complete after the 6th event. 6th event. Then we can start I. What is the next? J, we should complete EF. You already complete EF. From the 5th event, we can do another arrow. We can name J. What is next? For the K, we should complete GIJ. GIJ. Now you can see the G here, I here, J. The problem is G and I we can complete using another same event because I start from the event number 6, G start from the event number 5th. But you can't take the J because GJ start the same event. The 5th event start the GJ. What is the next question said if you want to start K, need to complete GIJ. Now I have a problem. With the situation like that, just skip K for a moment, give the priority for the next activity, L. L we can start after complete J. Now, I would like to start L after complete J. J already started. Then using the another circle, when number 7, we are going to say complete J. Then we can start L. and start L. Now consider the previous one. You can't forget that. That's the previous one for the KGIJ. Okay, let's go to consider GIJ. GI already completed. We take the both arrows as a one particular place, and L already completed. We need to take the L close to the GI. Using the dummy, we are going to consider complete J. Then we can complete GIJ after 8th event. We are going to complete GIJ after 8th event. Use another dummy. You have several dummies. If you want to, can use the name dummy 1, dummy 2, dummy number 3 likewise. Right? The previous dummy is the very first dummy. You can say the dummy number 1. The second dummy you can say dummy number 2. It's not necessary, but much better. Right? Now consider the next one. For the M, complete KL. For the M, need to complete K. I'm going to start K. We're going to start K after complete GIJ. 80-20% complete GIJ. Then we can start K from that event. Now, we need to complete KL to start M. We start KL to different event. Then we can complete all within another event. Then we can start activity M. We can start M after complete KL. Just name M. Entire project we can complete after the 10th event. The entire project we are going to complete after 10th event. That's the way you should draw the network diagram for this example. Any questions? Just try to complete. If you complete and let me know, then I can go to the next. Another example. Did you complete the diagram? Still, I didn't get any feedback. Please don't draw the lines. Difficulties for others. Okay, let's go to the next example. I require the correct answer for this one, right? Now we have come to the example number 5th. Okay, that's so easy. A none, B none, C, D, E, all need to complete A, E, F, G, sorry, F, G, H, need to complete C likewise. Okay, go ahead yourself. First draw yourself, then after that, let me know. I'll explain the answer. I think before make answer myself, you have possibility to complete this much better. Did you complete the answer? Please let me know. Did you complete? Did you complete the answer? It said yes, right? Okay, I'll explain that. I think not necessary to give the break in the middle. I'll continue until 9:30. It's okay. Okay. Krishan said that that question answers quickly, right? But for the given examples, difficult to get the answers. Okay, right. Don't worry. Right. We're not going to make the diagram for this one. A none, B none, I'll draw now. It's in the whiteboard. It is not difficult actually, but you should now we did it's the fifth one, right? I think after that you should have a possibility to draw the correct diagram, right? Okay. Starting point, event number one. Which means just now start the project. A none, B none. We can draw the two activities from the event number one. A and B. Next, for the C, A, D, A, E, A. Now just complete A using another event. Then we can start three activities. C, D, E. C, D, E. Next, F, G, H. We should complete C. After complete C, now you can see that I think so easy is not difficult. Right after complete C, again we can start three activities. F, G, H. Then you can see next one for the J, we should complete BD. Here the B, here the D. D start from the second event. Now just need to change the direction. Take the D this side. Should be the forward process, not backward, not allowed. Then you can keep the E here. You need to change the direction D. Then we can complete BD because I already mentioned cross arrows not allowed. Cross arrows not allowed. Then after the fourth event, we can start J. After complete BD, we can start J. Now almost 50% complete now. Right, let's go to the next one. Then next one is K. After complete FJ. After complete FJ. Please don't draw any lines. FJ. J here, F here. Again, need to change the direction. I'll take the F this side. All should be the forward process. Then when I'm going to draw the network diagram, better to use a pencil or either rough paper first because we need to change the directions. Event number 5 is complete. F and J. Then you can start K. Next, L, we need to complete E, H, G, K. E, H, G, K. Let's say E, H, G, K. The problem is we can't keep inside because we should draw the cross arrows now. Then better to get the E outside of this. Okay, we start from the second event. Don't worry, it's not affect to the our decision. I mean, it's not affect to the given information. Just see took the E outside. E, H, G, K. Now we can combine K, E, both. But problem is GH. Why GH start from the same event? Therefore, skip for a moment. With a situation like that, skip for a moment. Give the priority for the next. Next M, we can start after complete EH. Now we should complete the EH. E here, H here. Now we should take this side H. need to complete. That's also forward process, right? All the arrows should be forward process. Don't take as a backward. Then here the activity E and H we can complete after the sixth event. Then we can start M. We can start M. Then next, consider about the previous one. E, H, G, K. Now I will take the K, need to change the direction somewhat. K, then we can take the G, and we require the EH. EH already completed. Then from that event number 6, we can draw the dummy. The dummy represent what? Complete EH. We need to complete EH, GK all to start from the 7th event. The activity name, please don't draw any lines. If you like to draw the lines, better to get the free of charge Zoom platform and draw it. Right? Then we can start L after complete EHGK. We can start L. Then we draw the L. Then next, for the N, complete L and M. We already have the M and L. We need to complete both to start N. Then we can complete, start in 2 different events. We can complete both using another same event, should be the event number 8. We can start N. Then we can complete the entire project after the 9th event. After the 9th event. The question said until N, then finally we should have one ending event as well. It should be the 9th. We complete the entire project. That's the way you should draw the correct diagram. Somewhat you need to change the directions because we are going to we are not draw any cross arrows. Then can name the dummy. You just try to complete yourself. After complete, let me know. Now enough example. Still this example for not your level. You're doing the masters. This example for the beginners, how to draw the network diagram. Because if you draw the wrong diagram, no need to check the rest of the, the analysis, CPM or the PERT, everything is wrong. Therefore, most important, remember your network diagram. Correctly, you need to draw that one. Draw the wrong one, the rest of the analysis part, most of the time incorrect. That's the reason first you need to get the knowledge how to draw the correct diagram. That's very important. You try to complete. Did you complete the answer? I got one message. Yes, I will send the presentations, right? Don't worry. Mm, I add the chapter number 1, introduction part, and also chapter number 2, network model. Right, let's go to the last one. I think that's the last example for the today. Better to go through again yourself and try to enhance your knowledge how to draw the network diagram correctly, because without knowing, then you are facing problem when you're going to the CPA method and the PERT method, even project crashing also. Let's go to the last one. I'll give another example. Just try to complete yourself. It's given the activity and time. Activity is given 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4 likewise. Some are different format, right? Then you should draw the network diagram. Question asks, construct network diagram. Okay, do yourself first. I'll give a 2, 3 minutes. Okay, now the time enough. Because of the time constraint, now 4 minutes remaining. I'll continue make the answer. Actually, this time not necessary to draw the network diagram. We required only activity. Activity is given, just only figures 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4 likewise. I think so is this one. You should think somewhat different way, not traditional way given the question. Sometimes your exam questions also not traditional, right? Should have possibility to make the correct answer. Okay, let's go to the event number 1 and event number 2, one of the activity. 1, then 2 is one of the activity. 1, 2, right? Then next, what's the question set? 1, 3. Already we have 1. Load another arrow, then 3. So easy actually. 1, 3. Next, 2, 4, 3, 4. 2, 4. Then 3, 4. Next, 3, 5, 3, 5. Now you can see that so easy, no? 3, 5. The time required to calculate the entire project completion time, right? Not for the diagram. Then 3, 5, 4, 9, 5, 6, 4, 9, 5, 6, 5, 7. Don't expect this type of example again because so is the only the things very first time how to do that. That's important. 5, 7, 6, 8, 7, 8. 6, 8. 7, 8. Just do the arrow. 7, 8. Then 8, 10, 9, 10. 8, 10. 9, 10. Let's do another arrow. Now we complete. That's how you should make the network diagram for this exam. Okay, I think now we complete 6 example. Still, do you have a problem to draw the network diagram? Start from beginning. Read again the rules and regulations, and just try to draw yourself first and compare with my answer. You can check whether your answer is correct or wrong. Before the next week, I think everybody much better to get the real knowledge how to draw the network diagram correctly. That's very important. Then after that, we can go to the rest of the part. I mean the techniques CPM method. I'll start from the next week. How to apply the CPM method to find the entire project completion time. Do you have any questions? Clarifications? Now I like to stop the class because of no any break in the middle. Continuously we did. I think much better now that no need to waste in time. Uh, Anything else? Okay, if we don't have any questions, problems, then I'll let stop the class. Thank you all of you and good night.